Now we discuss subjective paper group C. Question number 2. Write short answers to 6 questions in words of your own. First question. What is the significance of Arthur's life insurance policy? Arthur's life insurance policy is very significant. It is this money that Norma gets after the death of her husband. Question number 2. What was the punishment inflicted upon the quack by the villagers? The punishment inflicted upon the quack by the villagers was to dig the grave of the old woman. After this, they beat him well and let him go. Question number 3. What should be the faith of Negroes? This question is taken from chapter number 11, I Have a Dream. The faith of the Negroes should be that the unredeemed suffering would come to an end, and one day the Negroes would walk with the whites. Question number 4. Why did the boy cry at the age of 6? This question is taken from chapter 2, Clearing in the Sky. The boy cried and cried at the age of 6 because he had lost the little wooden plow which his father had given him in the past. Question number 5. Why did George give the pocketbook to his employer? George is an illiterate and uneducated person, and he did not know how to read it, so he gave the pocketbook to his employer. Question number 6. What happened to the boy when he tried to snatch the pocketbook? When the boy tried to snatch the pocketbook, he could not maintain his control of his body and he fell down, and that's why his legs flew up. Question number 3. Write short answers to 5 questions in words of your own. One act play. Why couldn't she describe the killer? She could not describe the killer because she had not seen him clearly. Question number 2. What were the circumstances that forced the girl to leave her car? It was raining and it was stormy night, and there was no one to help her. Her car ran out of gas, so she was forced to leave her car. Question number 3. Why did she not accompany the second man? She did not accompany the second man because she thought that the second man was the killer. Question number 4. Why was the second man accused of lying to the first man? The second man accused of lying to the first man because he had already seen the girl in the waiting room from the door of the window. Question number 5. What was the condition of the weather? The condition of the weather was very bad. It was raining with lightning and thunder. Question number 4. Write short answers to 4 questions in words of your own from the poems. Question number 1. Why was the poet compare the fruits to cannonballs? The poet compared the fruits to the cannonballs just because of the threat of the war. The poet is in a dangerous condition and he was afraid of the war. Question number 2. What does the night mail bring? The night mail brings checks, postal orders, and the other things for everyone. Question number 3. How does the sun rise after rain? When does the sun rise after the rain? It is a beautiful scene, and there is a sun light everywhere, so it is a beautiful scene. Question number 4. Why does the poet call the cherry as the loveliest of the trees? The poet calls the cherry as the loveliest of the trees because the scene which is provided by the cherry, it is beautiful. Section number 2. Write an application to the principal for full fee concession. तो इस पे आपने फुल फ़ी कंसेशन पे आपने एप्लीकेशन लिखनी है, और एप्लीकेशन के मेथड का आई जस्ट होप सो कि अब तक आपको क्लियरेंस हो गई होगी कि किस तरह से द प्रिंसिपल, गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज, सिटी ABC और किस तरह से कामाज और फुल स्टॉप्स यूज़ करने हैं और एंडिंग किस तरह से करनी है। योर्स ओबीडियंटली और योर्स में अपोस्ट्रोफी यूज़ नहीं करनी, और ओबीडियंटली का जो ओ है वो स्मॉल लिखना है, XYZ, एंड नीचे आपने डेट लिखनी है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, राइट अ स्टोरी बियरिंग द मॉरल ग्रीड इज कर्स। ग्रीड इज अ कर्स, इस पे जो हमने स्टोरी, जो मॉरल स्टोरी हमने प्रिपेयर की है वो है थ्री फ्रेंड्स एंड अ बैग ऑफ गोल्ड्स, और थ्री फ्रेंड्स एंड ऑर्नामेंट्स। Question number 7, Part A. Explain the following lines with reference to the context. Now of 3 score years and 10, 20 will not come again. And take from 7 springs score, it only leaves me 50 more. So, this stanza or these lines have been taken from book 3, from the poem Loves of Trees, the Cherry Now. तो इसको आपने स्टूडेंट्स जिस तरह से अटैम्प्ट करना है, पहले आप रेफरेंस लिखेंगे, फिर आप कॉन्टेक्स्ट लिखेंगे, फिर आप एक्सप्लेनेशन लिखेंगे। और रेफरेंस आप किस तरह से लिखेंगे? रेफरेंस में आप लिख सकते हैं दीज लाइंस हैव बीन टेकन, या दिस स्टेंजा हैज़ बीन टेकन फ्रॉम द पोएम लिलीज ऑफ ट्रीज द चेरी नाउ। और इस पोएम को आप इन्वर्टेड कामास में लिखेंगे, बोल्ड करके मार्कर के साथ आप इसको लिख सकते हैं। रिटन बाय ए हाउसमैन, पोएट ऑफ दिस पोएम। और कॉन्टेक्स्ट में आप इसका लिखेंगे, और इसके बाद आप एक्सप्लेनेशन में लिखेंगे। एक्सप्लेनेशन में आप इसका मॉरल लेसन लिख सकते हैं, और उसके साथ आप क्रिटिकल कमेंट्स यूज़ कर सकते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, पार्ट बी, पंक्चुएट द फॉलोइंग लाइन्स। I was seen with the pocketbook. Who saw me, Mr. Manana? The honest man saw you pick up the pocketbook. Okay. I was seen with the pocketbook. I कैपिटल लिखेंगे आप, और I से पहले इन्वर्टेड कामा स्टार्ट करेंगे। I was seen with the pocketbook. pocketbook के बाद क्वेश्चन मार्क। Who saw me? और मी के बाद भी क्वेश्चन मार्क एंड इन्वर्टेड कामास क्लोज हियर। मी के बाद इन्वर्टेड कामास क्लोज करेंगे आप। मिस्टर मेनाना, मिस्टर का एम कैपिटल लिखेंगे, और मिस्टर के बाद फुल स्टॉप, और मिस्टर से पहले आप इन्वर्टेड कामाज स्टार्ट करेंगे। मिस्टर मिनाना द हॉनेस्ट मैन। मिस्टर मिनाना के बाद आप कामा यूज़ करेंगे, द हॉनेस्ट मैन सा यू पिक अप द पॉकेट बुक, और पॉकेट बुक के बाद फुल स्टॉप एंड इन्वर्टेड कामाज क्लोज। पार्ट सी, यूज एनी 5 ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पेयर ऑफ वर्ड्स इन योर ओन सेंटेंसेस। बस क्लॉक, CLOCK, क्लॉक, क्लॉक जो होता है, यू कैन से आई हैव अ बिग क्लॉक इन माई रूम। Clock, CLOAK, clock, labada. You can say she has a beautiful clock. Number 2, dairy and diary. Dairy, DAIRY. Dairy farm जो होता है, I have a small dairy farm. And diary, DIARY, diary. I have a beautiful diary. Or you can say I want to write diary on daily basis. Question part 3, corpse, CORPSE. Corpse, it means dead body. You can say the little child was afraid of the corpse. और corpse, CORPS, इस corpse का मतलब होता है फौजी दस्ता जो होता है। You can say he has joined the corpse. Next, alter, 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 it means change, तब्दील करना। He has altered his mind, and alter, 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 it means कुर्बान का। The sheep was brought to the altar. Next, advice, 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 nasihat. My advice fell flat upon him, and advise, 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 nasihat karna. I advised him to work hard. Question number 8, translate the following passage into Urdu. She was a large woman with a large purse that had everything in it but a hammer and nails. So this paragraph has been taken from book 1, chapter number 4. Thank you, ma'am. And prepare yourself attempting this question. Khuda Hafiz.